Oh, wow, it went fast, man. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Drone Therapy. Will the DJI Mavic 4 Pro be delayed? And I'll get back into that a little bit more when we get back over here. But as you can see, we're joined by Giggles FPV. Because I invited TJ in to come and talk to us tonight because I knew he went down to the Florida drone meetup, and I figured we could talk to him a little bit about that. And I know that he has gotten some 3D prints and stuff from Johnny Drone Flyer and stuff. And I know that Randy and I are really big into 3D printing and stuff, so it would be kind of cool. Maybe look at those a little bit later. Let's see, but I'm gonna go squirrel kind of early. I know some people are pissed off about the dire wolf situation where those scientists, actually modified the genetic code and they're claiming they're dire wolves. I totally get that. I get why people are mad. These are not dire wolves. These are gray wolves with dire wolf genetics. But I don't think dachshunds came out short and long to begin with. And I'm pretty sure we didn't have German shepherds right off the bat because everything kind of came from the wolves. Although I think somebody said that dire wolves are actually from maybe a different species, the same genus but different species. Anyway, long story short, I think after they breed them for a little while, yes, we will get the dire wolf back. Of course, I don't think these are the dire wolves because dire wolves are almost twice as big as regular wolves. Uh-oh, we lost TJ. Nope, there he came back. And these are pretty healthy wolves to me, pretty healthy gray wolves to me. So maybe that little part of the gene made them a little huskier. I don't know. But that's my 2 cents. I think that they will have to breed them for a little while before they will get the dire wolves.
Yeah, I seen a paranormal quote on camera a few months back where a guy was in the woods with his dog, and you could see this big ass dog crouched down behind a tree.
What happened?
And then the dog walked up, and it jumped up, and I'm telling you, this thing was damn near as big as a horse.
Whoa!
Like
man,
it was. I'll find the video and send it to you.
Well, not just that, you'll see sometimes these Bigfoot videos, like they'll use a thermal cam, and it looks like Incredible Hulk's running through the jungle or something.
All right, we're back.
Right.
All right, let me get back to the matter at hand real quick. I want to show some of these people some good loving for coming in early. Warren's like, where did his original post go? I have no idea. I had nothing to do with it. And Jody Drone Shots, glad to have you in the house as well. Professor, glad to have you in the house, sir. Thank you very much for coming. Jackrabbit FPV, thank you for coming, Scott. Good to see you. Big Orange Drone Flyer, Zach, thank you for coming in as well. Johnny Drone Flyer, I'm sure right when we were discussing your name was right when you came in. It was kind of cool. USA Drone Flyer, Captain Joe America, glad to have you in the house. Thank you very much, sir. TJ telling Johnny hello. Thank you. Thank you. Randy, Mad Props Media, telling everyone hello and telling Joe hello. Brad, B-Rad. We were talking about when you said Brad was doing it. Was it Brad that made him?
Yeah,
TJ?
he was making the spinners.
What? I'm catching up, TJ. I'm catching up.
Yeah. I think. Let's see.
Tell Brad I'm catching up. Oh wait a minute. TJ? Randy made a ball and chain.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Pretty cool.
Was it print in place?
Yeah, print in place.
Oh wow, you gotta love those, man. Those are awesome.
Here's an extra long one. This took up like the whole diagonal length of the build plate.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Look, I got this cool little thing. It's like a little.
You have the same size build plate I do too, don't you?
Yep, 256. Yeah, 256.
Yeah. Pass-throughs, I love pass-throughs.
Oh, that's cool.
I have bunny pass-throughs.
Yeah, that's what I got.
See, I made a bunny pass-through.
Oh, you got a baby one. That's cool.
Well, I had to size that one up to get the bigger one. So anyway, let's see. Wolf, dire wolf.
Oh yeah, he just sent a video of it. That's it.
Hello. Thomas Baker, glad to have you in the house. Dominic, glad to see you in the house as well, sir. Thank you very, very much for coming. Yeah. I'm actually thinking about. I was talking to somebody about potentially maybe doing a Saturday 3D printing show once in a while, maybe once or twice a month. That was kind of cool. And TJ telling Dominic hello. Okay, so back to the subject at hand. Wait a minute, where was it? Oh shit! I'm throwing my pucker tip around. Let me get back over here. Where was I going? Let me see. I had to mute the other one. Okay, Jody put that one in there. Oh, huge wolf attacks dog. Oh yeah.
That's the one
I
was
remember
talking
this one. I remember this one. I'm not gonna. Was there audio with it too?
There's no music. I think it's just people talking. Maybe one guy talking.
Come on. Oh, 360 is all it's gonna give it to me. Yeah, that resembles a dire wolf, but a dire wolf doesn't have a bushy head like that. Looks more like a jackal. It looks almost like they're playing for a minute.
And then it runs from the domesticated dog.
Yeah. But it turns back and looks.
I think it's just an overgrown dog.
Yeah. Anyway.
But damn, it's huge. Looks like a horse.
It's massive what it is. But the thing about it is with that kind of, although it would be kind of hard to edit it into the trees and stuff. Now
Yeah, that's real. Whatever it is, it's really there.
Oh yeah. Pretty sure you're right. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to explain this. Like I was telling TJ, Ron knows there's one person that I've been in touch with all the way back from when I first got a Spark. She happened to work in a store over here that's no longer open, and then she went home. From time to time, she gives me information about stuff going on. The reason that I made the show what it is tonight is they're thinking very seriously, DJI that is, about releasing everywhere else in the world on the 24th and not releasing here, period. Because even though there's not any bans here yet in place, there's a really good possibility that customs is going to snag everything coming in anyway. And they're going to demand tariffs. They're going to demand, duty fees, all that stuff. So for them, they don't see it as being profitable. They don't think that many people are going to spend, for just the basic Mavic 4 Pro, what are they saying? It's like $2,300. They now, with the ridiculous tariffs that are on it now, it's going to be like $4,000 just for the drone by itself. You go fly more, you're going to be spending close to $6,000. You might as well just wait, throw in a little bit more, and get the damn Inspire 3. They don't see the sales, so they're just going to ride this out and say we won't ship them there because we don't want them sitting in customs. We don't spend all the money shipping them back and forth and putting money back in people's accounts and then eating the shipping fees and all this stuff. So, and that's why you've seen Jasper and Igor dropping hints that there could be a potential, situation to where I don't think it's going to be the rest of the world that's going to be affected. It's going to be us because of the situation that's going on. For them, it's not profitable. They don't want to send 3,000 drones over here, 4,000 drones over here, and only sell 800, and then have the rest of them just sitting there, batteries deteriorating, whatever else deteriorating, and eventually when they finally get them to the places, they're going to be like, well, you never got it to us on time. You're going to give this, some deal, whatever they made that way. So it's just simply not profitable for them to put up with all this. So we won't be getting them. And that's why, Jasper and them are kind of trying to, give us everybody dropping these hints the last few days about, well, there's rumors about a delay. There's a possibility of a delay. And the delay is that they're worried they're not going to make any money over here. Granted, China buys more drones than anybody else. Their people buy more drones than anybody else in the world. And we're right behind them. And then right behind us is like Europe and all that stuff. So it might hurt them not to sell it in America like in the old days, but right now it's not very profitable for them to be selling drones in the U.S.
Yeah.
Because like I said, it's going to be so expensive.
If the tariffs are already in place, right?
Right.
But
against China.
On DJI, the Air 3S is still the same price.
The thing about it is what's going to happen when it gets here and hits customs. Well,
Right.
who's going to have to pay it when it gets there to get out of there? Are they going to say, okay, since you got it shipped here, China got it shipped here, you're going to have to pay the tariff because China, DJI said they weren't going to pick it up. But if you want your drone, it's going to cost you $4,962. And you'd be like, what? It says, but it only says 2,400 on the site. But anyway, that's beside the point. That's something that I'm hoping they'll get past all this eventually. And on to another neat little detail that I was given. DJI has a marketing team of about, but then they have a little offshoot of that is their social media marketing team. And all they do is they work on the teaser trailers and all this stuff. And they get the photos together. They work on all this stuff. Out of those 20 people, there's another 10 that specifically work with influencers, whether it be TikTok, whether it be Facebook, whether it be Twitter. They work with them, and they actually reach out to them, and they send them a letter explaining what they could potentially offer them, and the point of showing off their product to other people. So they make them sign an NDA just like anybody else about, because you never hear Igor telling you he'll drop hints where he got stuff from. You'll hear Jasper dropping hints where he got stuff from, but they can't directly say, "Oh, I got it from such and such and such from the social media marketing team of DJI." And that's why we always see these fantastic pictures and stuff, and all this stuff when they leak. And then the only difference is this year they've seen a lot of extracurricular leaks that they weren't supposed to have, like a lot of influencers, like they've sent stuff to Indonesia and Taiwan and stuff, and they've actually started making videos and releasing stuff, and they weren't supposed to because those people were under NDA. So it's really funky about what they're going to do, but odds are that we're not going to see it here for a while until all this settles down. Maybe something will happen, a miracle will occur in the next few days, and they'll work it out. So I don't know.
I have to see what happens.
What's your all's input on that? Now let me get back over here and say hi to some people, or throw some people's names up.
I just got I have a bad feeling it's going to be a, for lack of a better term, a shit show.
Yeah, okay. Dom's saying you would pay the tariffs at customs.
I don't plan on getting it when it on release. It's going to be a little bit
even Lauren's saying the same thing. It's just not profitable for them, man. It's just not profitable.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends. The U.S. market is a massive market for them.
I'd have bought you a flight controller, man. Think about that. I think about it is I don't know if and when it would be nice to be able to go next year, but I don't know. It depends on how her knee surgery goes. My doctors are still on me about my back and my neck, and I won't lie. Right now, my neck has been bothering me a lot lately, and I don't want to push it so far.
Dude, it's hard sleeping through the night, man, because my back's all messed up too, and I just can't.
I'm not allowed to fly.
Like, dude, I'll wake up at like crazy hours and like come sleep on the couch in the middle of the night.
Well, I'm not allowed to fly. I have a bone spur in my neck that's like really, close to my spinal cord, and if it was jolted really hard, my neurosurgeon said, I don't know for sure what will happen. He said it probably ain't gonna be good, and he doesn't want me flying on planes, or I can't go to like a chiropractor or anything like that. The only choice I have at this point is to use medication and some limited therapy and pray that but I'm gonna have to have surgery sooner or later. But I'm hoping that they install bionic knees in my wife, and then she'll be like, okay, go get your surgery now. Because she's a Superman, or she's a Superwoman anyway. She makes me look good all the time.
That's cool.
Well, she puts up with me. That's the biggest thing. I mean, you all know how ornery I am. I'm a crazy man, and she puts up with me. Let's see. Anybody? Hey, David Lorenzo, good to see you, sir. Glad to have you in the house. Let's see. So, we've all seen the leaks as far as the DJI drone's concerned. I've blown pretty much my entire show in 15 minutes. But we got something else too. That's for why TJ's here. So he can kind of give us his point of view on what went on down there at the meetup. Oh yes,
Well,
David, you were missed too. Go ahead,
yeah,
TJ.
I was kind of hoping I would see David Lorenzo there because he literally lives in Florida, so I don't know why he didn't come. Kind of strange, but
After
it is what
the
it is.
did anybody here order? Did anybody here or anybody in the chat order the mini V copter or what is it, the Falcon Mini?
Johnny's got a V copter.
He
Captain Joe
ordered. I think
ordered.
he ordered another one too, the Mini, and I know Ron Brown ordered one at the 249 stage. I don't
Captain
know
Joe did.
anybody personally that got the 199. I
Captain
did not
Joe did.
order one. Once I downloaded the 4K footage that from the drone, I was like, it's nice, but it seemed overblown to me, and I was like, I'll pass. And another thing that scares the hell out of me, it's got that what they call the reverse flight system, and you literally have to hand launch and hand catch it to do that.
The
And
one
I'm
where it
like,
was
I don't
spinning
know.
that.
Well, yeah. The thing about it is what happens. Wait a minute, John. Yeah, ordered it, and yeah, I don't doubt it in the least. Did he get the 199 or is Johnny still here? If he is still
Cap,
Johnny, if you're still here, no, we only got
Captain Joe
1,500
got the
votes.
199.
Huh?
Captain Joe got the 199 deal.
Ooh, that was the first 100 people.
Early adopters discount or something.
Yeah, I totally get that, but I can't afford to buy a $200 or $250 toy anymore.
Yeah, it's cool. If I was,
Man, just fly what you have, man. Don't worry about buying other drones. Like
I
Johnny
mean,
says,
No,
just
I
if
fly
you
what
got
totally
you have.
understand it. I
if you
totally
got the extra
understand it. It's
cash,
a neat. If you can afford it, if
right?
I could afford to, have it on myself, I would in a heartbeat. I would order it in a heartbeat. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to say it that way, but I was looking at it from a standpoint of, and I totally get why. Like Ron bought it. I get why Johnny bought it. They have channels that are specifically, geared towards that. They need to do that in order to keep them running and plus if you get stuff right off the bat, you do your unboxing, you do your firmware update, you talk about what happened during the firmware update, you go out, you shoot some shots, you say, this is the new firmware update, this is the inverted flight, this is really cool, and you're going to get views for all that shit. The one little show that I did, considering how, oh God, I really need to just show like exactly how YouTube, just in the past like 45 days, I'll take that back. Let's say 60 days. YouTube has taken 500 views from me. And I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong. I don't know what the hell it was, but it seems like I'll get done with this show and it'll say I had 75 views. And then come Sunday, it'll suddenly say when I broadcast it on Wednesday, it went from 75 views and it'll go all the way down to 45 views. So there's 30 right off the bat. And then as people watch it, they'll go ahead and it'll say, okay, it's back up to like 95 views. And then suddenly, like on Wednesday that week, it goes down to 80 views. So there's another 25 views. But over the last 60 days, they've taken 500 views, and I don't know what the hell I've done. And anytime you try to contact YouTube, you get AI. And it doesn't help you at all. So it's useless. I don't know if they're like, you're bad for the platform, dude.
That's
Back up
that's
and leave.
everywhere.
Uh,
Everywhere anymore.
Anyway, so, but yeah, like Lauren said, and like I said for a while, they're just not coming to America because of the tariff. They're possibly going to go ahead and let them go out everywhere else on the 24th, but we just ain't going to see them. And the few people that got their Air 3Ss are lucky, so those are going to be golden. And I guess
yeah. As soon as I lost my my Mavic Air 2, Joey from Jaybird sold me his Air 2S, and that's a good.
we lost him again.
Hold on.
The Air 2S is an awesome drone. I still have mine.
Damn it! I swear to fucking Christ.
Oh, bleep, 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 bleep. Demonetized, demonetized, demonetized.
What's going on? What are you having a problem with?
I,
Steve?
I keep getting interrupted from people calling me, texting me, and it's damn annoying as shit.
Are you on your phone?
Oh, I hate that you're so popular.
I know. It's crazy.
It's like, all right, TJ, you need to answer this call. We're giving you $1 million.
Go $1 million.
Yeah, see? I don't know. That's cool. Wait for what? Oh, yeah. It's going to be interesting. I mean, it is a neat little gimmick, and to be honest with you, I feel like the Skydio 2 is a gimmick drone now, and I feel like I was one of those
Yeah. I
idiots that
mean,
bought
hell,
onto
I've
it.
got the Air 2S, I've got the Neo, I've got the Mini 2 and the DJI Avata, and that's pretty much all I need, really. So,
Yeah, you don't need any more than that.
Mhm.
I
yeah.
have a
I mean,
little
it would
bit
have been
different
cool
arsenal.
if I won the Air 3S, but
Who won that?
it was Ken Gottlieb.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
And
so here's since we'll go ahead and we've actually blown 20 minutes now on kind of semi drone stuff, so pretty cool with that. But what I would like to do now, TJ, since I invited you on here, I would really, it'd be really cool for you to kind of give us, if you don't mind, like
Oh, no, hey.
like when you packed up and you left. Did you what did you get on a plane? Did you just drive like 20 minutes? Did you
Yeah, because
stay at home?
I only live like 45 minutes away from Jensen Beach, so like I didn't stay at the hotel. I hung out with everybody, and we were gonna try to do how many drones we can get in the air at one time, but it was the wind was just it was just really windy, and we didn't do it this year like we did last year, so. But yeah, other than that, we had a fun time. I brought my huge potato cannon like I do always. We shot a few potatoes off into the ocean, so that was pretty fun.
And nobody lost any drones in the water, so Mark didn't have to go swimming, right?
No, nobody lost any drones. No.
Well, I
that's
did
always a good thing.
the video shot did come out, or not the video shot, but the group shot came out good. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, Mark, that was Mark Fisher's doing. He really knows how to capture some really cool like shots and everything like that. So
Well,
yeah,
Mark makes commercials for a living. Didn't you know that?
yeah,
So I'm just saying he's really good with this stuff. He makes all kinds of stuff like you'll see, like if you're watching Xfinity like me, you'll be watching and you'll have like two national commercials and then you'll have one local commercial. And he films the local commercials, which I thought was pretty
yeah,
cool. Because the ones out here, you can tell the ones out here, like the ones I see out here that are locally made, they've just like had their child that goes to school here who's into cinematography or has a YouTube channel make it. But they're nowhere near as good as what Mark makes. Ah, my spaceman went away.
but yeah,
Joe
that drone meets
Rio.
it's a fun
Jojo.
weekend for sure.
Okay, so
So
you got up
yo
like you
Jojo.
got up early and you drove to Florida, and when you pulled into the lot, what was the first thing you saw?
Well, the meet and greet is at Sticks where Uncle Bill works at, and so like when I got there, there was like hardly anybody there. I was like, where the heck is? Normally this place is packed. Like where the heck is everybody? So like I saw Bob Casey there, brother Bob Casey. Scotty was there. Johnny was there. I guess just like the usual crowd. Maddie got there later. He was having some issues with his van or whatever. So him and his wife were there. I know it wasn't as packed as I thought it was going to be. Paul Brown and his family were at Sticks, so it was cool meeting him. And then Saturday, like I met like everybody. Like there was everybody was like I pulled up and we went to well after Sticks we went out to dinner with Bob Dempsey and his wife, and then Josh went with us. And then me and my wife went with them, and then who else was it? Was myself and my wife, Bob and his wife, Josh, and then one other person was with us. We went out to 2J's Friday night. 2J's is pretty cool. That's a pretty nice place. They got some good food. It's like kind of like a Jewish deli kind of deal. So they
Oh,
got like all kind of like
whoa.
sandwiches and everything. So I mean, it was pretty cool. They had they had this
So they had all
they had this
kosher products, huh?
like a robot, like this little like robot thing that came out and delivered your food and everything on trays and shit. And like when before we left, I asked our waitress if I could confiscate that thing for a little while to bring it to the meetup, and I'd bring it back to him like after we were done using it.
Joe
But
says
they would
Tom Dowling
yeah
went
they wouldn't
down.
let me bring it.
So Tom, did he go in the water or did he just crash?
I don't
Oh,
think
Tom
anybody
Dowling
went in
went
the
too. My
water.
bad. Yeah, I saw a lot of the pictures and stuff. I saw. uh Hang on a minute. I'm trying to remember. Don't want to do wrong here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tom was with us. That's right.
Well, did you see the? How many people saw? Here's the one I want to see. How many ones saw the little short that Bob did? I think Bob did it. I don't know for sure. I can't remember if it was on Rodney's channel or on Bob's channel. And Rodney's playing like a ukulele, and he says,
Oh yeah,
"Look,
yeah.
it's a
I
drunk
saw pictures
Rodney."
of that. I didn't see Rodney playing the ukulele.
That was
Like I didn't see him
hilarious, man.
like
And Bob, you
I
can
didn't
tell
see him
Bob was feeling
physically,
no
but
pain too. It was so funny, man.
yeah,
Oh, Tom was
I
talking
just
about
saw
the robot.
yeah, I just seen pictures. I just seen pictures of him. I missed that part when he was playing the ukulele.
I thought I was gonna die laughing. It was hilarious, man. I'm gonna see. I don't think I can get. I want to say. Hang on. Yeah. I'm gonna. Y'all can tell him I showed y'all this. Oh, everybody's been playing with Chat GPT. Everybody's been playing with Chat GPT today. I've seen all the.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. Chat. I was trying to figure out Chat G, whatever it is, and then who was it that I was messaging? Who was it that I was messaging? Oh, freaking Lance had was doing it, and he made me one. He made me a cartoon version of myself, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, well, I just Googled app to make toy da 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 da, and it got this Indian guy came up, right? And he was like,
Yeah.
"You don't." He's like, "This is the only tutorial you're gonna need." And I'm like, "Well, I don't understand you, but maybe if I watch." And you could get enough from what he was telling you and what he was putting on the screen to where I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So yeah, that's kind of neat. I thought that was cool. Everybody was making those. It's on Rodney's channel. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I gotta see this. Y'all. Okay. So, what do y'all think? Or should I say, what did you fly the most recently, and how did the footage come out?
You talking to
Anybody?
me?
Yeah, you both of you. Anybody?
I've been flying a lot of FPV. I've flown my Air 3 maybe twice in the past 3 months. I've been doing,
I was gonna try to go fly today, but I ended up not doing that. I'll probably get out there tomorrow at some point.
TJ, did you see Rod fly that
Oh yeah,
rocket
that
drone
big
or
huge
whatever?
that rocket looking thing. Dude,
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
yeah.
shit
I saw
was
he had that. I
that
saw the
was
picture. He had that.
amazing. Dude, that shit
I
was
want to see it.
awesome.
I want to see that fly. You know, I've never seen an FPV
Put
drone
the
fly.
link up in here,
I've
so
always
I
been
don't have to
flying.
go hunt for it. Y'all put the link in here, and I'll show it from the link. They're wanting to show. Wanting me to show where Bob filmed Rodney for Rodney. But yeah, just put the link in here, and I will. Joe has a question for you, Randy.
Yeah, I'm getting better. I still get like my sinuses are really, really messed up. A lot of pressure in my head. I still get like it just comes out of nowhere. I'll get really, really dizzy and I have to sit down and like my ears, like right now, my ears are just ringing. It's like nonstop.
Hmm.
But it's getting better. I got some medicine to help with the dizziness, but I think it's because of The pollen in the air is making it worse.
This is so funny, man. Where's the? Okay, I'll put the slider back. I gotta make it as big as I can
But
get
like,
it.
I can deal with the ringing in my ears, but the dizziness and the pressure in my head, man, I can't handle that.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn the audio on. Make sure the audio is on.
Oh, here, yeah.
Where did I put this? There it is. Yeah, there we go. Is it on? Yes.
Everybody out now.
He looks like Saturday Night Drunk.
I was trying to figure out what Brother
It's already got
Casey was
1,500
talking
views,
about.
man.
I couldn't
It's
hear
just
him
it's
'cause he
all at
was
once took
laughing.
off. It's starting to go viral, man. Can you see this right at the end, man? Look at he looks like Saturday Night Drunk, man. We just took off at the tail end of it. That's cool.
What's he just
Could be
throwing
watching
around?
viral videos from one of our friends.
Saturday Night Drunk.
Saturday Night Drone something.
That was funny. What now? What did I feed? Who? Dennis.
What did he feed Dennis?
Not sure. Wow, that was we just kind of hit a weird that snag there. Okay, so did you win anything?
I won a hat and some a bottle of maple syrup.
Ooh,
That's
where was the
cool.
maple syrup from?
It was here. Let me go
Vermont.
grab it.
It's Steve Jeunesse, Vermont. I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow, it's rare to get real Vermont maple syrup, man,
I
anymore.
think. I could be wrong, but I think that's who it come from.
Oh, Bob's laugh adds to it. That's how I knew who was filming. The minute I heard it, I said,
I bet
it
that's
didn't
some
sound
good
like
syrup.
spring. It's nice, looks nice.
Yeah, it looks like some good syrup.
Yeah, spring tree maple syrup.
Good deal, man.
And I've been
Yep.
talking to TJ off and on here a couple of days about him.
Let me see the hat. The hat, T.
Yeah, whatever you got for the hat.
All right, I gotta run upstairs and get it. Hold on.
That's cool. Bring some of the 3D prints back.
I can see him in the mirror walking up, walking through his house.
But he was talking about that, they're like us. They save for all their trips, and that's what they splurge on. But I was suggesting that he try to get an A1 Mini, and he was saying that was still too expensive.
DJ.
Yeah.
It's like $200. You save $25 a week for 2 months, and you got it.
Well, that, and even though it's the Mini, he was trying to think of where he could put it at. Because basically when he does live streams, he's sitting in his living room. It's not like he could set it up over here in the corner and not be in the way. So, I get it. But it would be cool. I mean, I think everybody should have a 3D printer just to 3D
Yeah.
print.
I had my first clog the other night,
Well, I haven't
I
had
was-
any clog.
but it's my fault because I was using the PLA wood, and it's really, really abrasive. And I don't know what happened, but it clogged up. And I did the clog removal procedure where you heat it up, then you pull the hot end, you cut the filament, pull the hot end out while it's still warm with a pair of pliers, and then you pull the filament out. I did it 3 different times, and each time it had some of the wood PLA on the new filament, and it just still wouldn't extrude. Every time I would hook it back up and try to get it to extrude, it would just go like click, 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 like it couldn't push it through. So luckily I had new nozzles, and I just put the hard. Actually, when I took it apart, I upgraded the extruder gears to the hardened steel extruder gears, and then I put the hardened steel nozzle on.
Cool.
But
Okay.
I haven't tried the wood again.
Oh yeah.
I think I'll try it on the
So
0.6.
far, I
now.
haven't had that situation occur, but I've seen some of them back up into it, man, and it's just not pretty at all.
If you're just using PLA, you probably won't have that problem. but it's when you start getting into the funky filaments.
But
when
what?
you start
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's
Yeah, I
neat.
like that. That's nice. Is that a spark?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that with the
Um,
drone? Mini 2?
maybe an Air 2. It looks like.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, it does because of the
Uh,
sensors are pointing the way the sensors are pointing. It does look like an Air 2. Ha ha! Were you here, Bob? Did you hear it? We heard you. We heard you talking quite a bit here about what, 3 minutes ago. Just 3 minutes ago.
Him and Rodney carrying on.
so,
That was so funny. I'm beginning to wonder. Did Brad? Did you fly down or did you drive down? Because if you drove down, I got a feeling I know what them boys was happy on.
I think he drove and then he stopped.
Okay.
He drove down.
I think I know what them boys was happy on.
Uh,
They may have been drinking some moonshine.
uh,
He's the one that got. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what he says if he says anything about it or not. Oh, oh, wow.
yeah, I knew he drove.
I was gonna say they's pretty happy. Maybe they brought the moonshine this year, and it wasn't him. He didn't have to do that. Oh, did you get any of the 3D prints? No, you don't have to right now. You don't have to right now. Just take your time. It's no big deal.
I've almost made the money back for the 3D printer just by selling light boxes and coasters. Look at this. I have a list here of light boxes and coasters and stuff that I gotta make. So I'm definitely putting it to use.
Oh yeah,
Give my
that's
money,
cool.
give my money back.
That's cool, especially if you yeah. I know that Mike does that a lot. Mike makes, but he's got his laser engraver too, so he uses both of them to make money. But he goes, what he'll do is he'll make up a bunch of stuff, and then he'll go to like flea markets and craft sales and stuff on weekends, and he gets wiped out.
Yeah, I got eight more light boxes and 3 sets of coasters, and I sell the light boxes for $45 a piece. I think
Yeah,
it's
I don't mind
reasonable
it.
if you go on Etsy and look them up. That's what they run, and that's not including shipping.
Yeah, exactly.
What do your coasters look like, Randy?
He makes all kinds of different coasters.
I
He's
have
got a shitload of colors too. I've got like 5.
Oh shit.
Period. Even my backup. I'll take that back. I have black if you want to count my carbon fiber, but I wouldn't be printing it with anything else. Eh,
I don't have any of the Orioles ones. I made some Orioles ones and some Harley ones, but I didn't keep them. But here's the Ravens one I made, and that's Galaxy.
Oh yeah, I think you posted those on Facebook. Those are
Yeah,
the ones I
yeah.
saw.
That's the Galaxy Purple PLA. And then I made these for myself. The Bamboo Lab.
What do those say on it?
Bamboo
Thermo
Lab.
Labs.
I'm
Okay.
gonna make a Bamboo Lab light box to put behind my printer.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool.
Cool.
But
I
yeah,
like
they're
I
just
like that
simple.
I like that blockbuster thing that you made too. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I got one in the car that I'm taking. I got to sell to a guy at work.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I made some. He's into VHS movies like retro, and I
Right.
made 2. They're like little stands that hold the VHS case. Whenever you pull it out and put the movie in, it says "now playing" on it, so people can tell what's what's on the TV.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm gonna throw this other little thing out here. Like right now, it's telling me that if there's 17 people actually watching us, but by Sunday, YouTube will tell me that I had maybe 8 people watching. I don't know what causes it. I don't know what it does. That's exactly what each time. Like last week, right after the show, I went and checked it, and it said 75 views. And I went and checked it on Sunday. It said 75 views and 21 viewers was the maximum concurrent viewers. Yes, I know I'm going off on a tangent again. I'm going squirrel.
Hey, Bill, Laura from Little Llama Laura, right?
Right. Yeah, plays games.
Huh? Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool shit. When did she make that, or who made that? Did Johnny
Laura
make
did.
that?
She sent it to me.
That's cool as shit. So Laura's got a
Yeah,
3D
right.
printer. Laura has a printer.
Yeah, she did it with her. I think David did it with his.
Oh, okay. That's still cool as shit, though, man.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
cool as
Yeah,
hell.
That's a coaster, right?
yeah.
Well, I think it's
Well,
just
no,
like it looks almost like a YouTube award, but instead of a
Oh
YouTube
yeah,
Yeah,
award,
I
it's a
yeah,
know
Laura award.
exactly.
Okay.
I just have it. I just have it sitting on this like this little drone stand thing because I didn't really have any other place to put it, so I just put it on this
That's
little
cool as
stand
hell,
thing right
though. I
here.
think that's
Yeah.
neat.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
This is what I was printing whenever it failed. This little wood tray,
Yeah.
and I pulled the wood filament out, and this is actually terracotta. I made it with the terracotta brown.
Huh.
But it turned out pretty cool.
Well,
That's pretty neat.
I know that Mike, he used the wood PLA from Bamboo, and he made like Fender guitars, Gibson guitars, and they
Really?
came out unreal. Did you see
Mm.
him? He posted them on Facebook too. They were
Like
really
And
cool.
look
Night
what else
Train.
Captain J. for me.
Night Train, yeah.
I don't think I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Okay. Oh, look at TJ print.
That's
That is cool.
the one Johnny says looks nothing like him.
Kinda.
It looks kind
Kinda.
of like Bob Denver from Gilligan's Island.
Oh, that
Yeah,
too.
it kind of looks like a mixture of Brad and TJ and TJ.
And then I got the shithead award. Yay.
Wait a minute, you get the shithead. Oh, yeah. Why would you get the shithead award just because they wanted to give it to you? I
Yeah,
want to give it to somebody. Will you take the shithead
I
award?
asked him to make it for me because
Yeah.
I saw him at last year's drone meet and I didn't get one, so I asked him to make me one and he made it for me.
Oh, where the hell are? Ah, here we go. Here we go. This is, and I'm gonna put these up here. Which way does it go back this way? Wait. And I'm gonna put up his link for anybody that's interested. Let me get his main link. Where's his main link? Back up here. So, and yeah, you can contact him here. Copy link it there. If you want anything, you can holler. Oh, don't tell me it's too damn long. Oh, because it came from Facebook? You ass. We'll have to follow. Don't you? I hate that. Anytime you copy a link from Facebook, it embeds it in like 19 layers of Facebook code instead of going to the damn page. It's like, no, you're coming from Facebook. Fuck that. You're trying to make, I'm trying to get Mike's website and use it so that I can actually share it with you guys. Ah, there we go. Would you shut down? There we go. Okay. So I'm going to show you. He's actually done some wood stuff that's on his page too. So
Yeah, I really want to do some stuff with that wood, so I'm gonna have to dial some stuff in.
he
and
said,
try it
"There's his website." Now I'm going to show the guitars, man. They're freaking unreal. And I know he did these for somebody. This is a Les Paul replica.
Oh, he's got his own site set up.
Yeah. Well, he's been 3D printing for about almost 3
Well,
years now.
That's not an Etsy store. That's actually his own.
Okay, now I want y'all to see this. This is with the Bamboo PLA wood. Look at this. Look at that, man.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
That is
It's a
cool.
miniature Les Paul. Let me get back over here. It's a miniature Les Paul. It looks, look at that. That's phenomenal, man.
I wish he would put something in the picture to give it some reference of the size.
And you can see a little bit. There's a little bit of layers there, you know. But it look all in all, man, it looks really good.
Yeah, it definitely does.
And that was 3D printed.
Yes,
Oh,
3D
that's
printed.
cool.
But
Nice.
now
I seen where people were making actually real guitars, real electric guitars with a 3D.
oh
printer.
yeah, for sure. Okay, let me close all this out. I gotta move it out here. Bink, bink. But yeah, man. So if you want to go to his site, tell him you're interested in those guitars and you would be willing to pay money for it and everything, and I'm sure he would love to get back in touch with you. Me, I've really been into these things. Any kind of fidget device, like these are print in
Yeah.
place. These are print in place. Like, and my daughter will. She's got one. Hers has red stripes on it. Mine have purple. But she like hers is as loose as this one. But like when you first print them, they're not loose at all. But you have to actually work them, and then you can actually just like I said, I'm doing it with one hand. You can keep folding them in, and rolling them over, folding them in, and rolling them over. It's one
Yeah,
of them stress
these
things.
little pass through ones are pretty neat.
Well, that's what I was. When you went upstairs to get stuff, your prizes and stuff, I was talking to Randy about how it would be cool for you to get an A1 Mini, and then I was explaining to him about how you didn't know if you had anywhere really to put it. Besides,
Yeah.
because he
It's
was.
like the size of a pizza box or smaller. I mean, you could,
Is
you
that
could
what
put
it
it in your
is?
closet until you're ready to use it and stick it on the kitchen floor or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, an A1. Hang on, I'll go. You go ahead and talk about it,
They're
and I'll bring
tiny,
up the
man.
meeting while you're doing it.
You can put it on your
Do you,
kitchen
do you,
table,
do
and
you have
then
one, Randy?
Yeah,
I
he
have
has
the
a. He want.
the
You have
A1.
an A1, right?
Yeah, a little bit bigger.
No.
But the
It's got the
mini
big.
is a great starter. It's a great starter because it's like 100 by 100 by 100, so you can actually print some decent stuff.
I got
And if you
Mhm.
if
I
you
got
got
like a
the
couple of
AMS
like
Lite too, you got
I
the AMS
really,
Lite, right, Randy?
yeah. My biggest dislike about it is I can't hook up multiple AMS units because there's a lot of stuff that takes 6, 7 different colors, and if I had the X1C or the P1S, I could hook up to 4 AMS. So I
Oh,
may
so
be
you're gonna go ahead and get a P1S?
if business keeps rolling in like it is, I'm definitely going to have to do that.
Well, after the tariffs, that is.
Hey,
Yeah, because like Dom was saying, they would collect the tariff when it got here, which would suck ass. Okay, so I can close. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I? Close that.
it's still better than anything else on the market, so
Oh
I
yeah.
gotta pay it. I gotta pay it.
True.
Unfortunately.
I guess it's, and that's the biggest thing that like DJI is like, no, we're not gonna go
Foot
to
the bill.
America and roll the dice and see how many of these people might buy this drone. So here's the A1 Mini.
The AMS is bigger than the
Then
printer.
the printer, yeah, and that's the light too, man.
TJ, look how small that thing is. You could stick that on your
Yeah,
bathroom sink.
yeah, that thing's pretty small.
Yeah, it's like the size of a bathroom scale, basically.
Oh, okay. All
It's
right.
teeny tiny,
Bamboo
man. That's
Lab
the basic
A1
footprint of
Mini.
it. And then you would, I think there's a, if you only wanted to print in one color at a time, there's probably a spool holder on the back of that arm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm sitting here looking at it. Like, what it holds, like 6 rolls or something?
Four. Here we go.
4?
Let's see.
Save your money and get the AMS.
I'm gonna turn off the video, the audio. We'll just show the.
I love these advertising reels.
I'll probably get hit with it. Why did you say that? Because I 3D
One
print shit.
one of the best promo videos I've ever seen is when they released the DJI FPV drone. The potato, man, that was a awesome promo video they put out with that.
Bamboo makes a pretty much stupid proof machine, and I can attest to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
mean,
cool, though.
well, it's like I said, it's stupid proof.
And they give you a QR code anytime something happens to scan and tell you what to do to fix it.
Yep, exactly. Usually
Oh,
it'll take you
huh.
straight to a video or a big long list of what you got to go through to do to fix it.
I love that quick swapping nozzle.
Butter smooth.
Randy, you should make you some coasters with your logo on it. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm trying, man, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah, because like you said, because it'll read it and it'll say, you have 17 or 19. Mine says 19. You have 19 colors in your artifact, or you
Yeah.
need to simplify it more. I'm like, what?
So what do you do? Just scan your logo into the computer bill and it kind of like transfers it?
You change it to an SVG file.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show me how to do that because I don't have no clue how to do
Okay,
that.
let me see. It might be under. Okay, you can go to System, and they got a bunch of stuff under System. Like they came up with that new. Oh shit! They like when you print the stuff and it's in it. pushes out. The picture pushes out of it. I
Right.
can't remember what it says, recessed photo or something. Let me go into my. I need to go into Maker World.
I think my logo only has like 1, 2,
Oh
3,
yeah.
4 different colors, so that'd be perfect.
You
So
only think it
so
only has 4 different colors. After it analyzes it, you'll be
The
like,
shades,
"Oh
all the
shit,
different
man!"
shades. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, I'm gonna go back and share this. Oh shit, what did I do? No, go down. Get rid of you.
so
Go.
so look, I got a tan tattoo over the weekend at the South Florida drone meet.
A tan tattoo. Well,
What is
what
it?
kind of patch did you have on your arm? Was it a
Well,
nicotine
what it
patch?
was it was ben, Paul's little kid Ben. He came
Uh-huh.
up and put a sticker right on my arm, and I just left it there the whole entire day.
Well, that's cool.
Damn.
That's cool.
Uh,
Oh shit,
yeah.
8 minutes ago, I've been popping up stuff. Uh, wait a minute. Anyone here running black diamond tips? Easy drum
Brother
dude.
Bob
What's up,
Casey.
David?
He said his
Uh,
H2D came in today.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
ask TJ about
that's
the
funny.
fake tattoo. What?
Yeah,
I'm
the one
way
that the
behind,
one that
man.
I
Like for
just
4 minutes.
Quick
yeah.
swap knobs.
Say that. Oh, TJ, you're supposed to say that 3 times fast. Quick swapping nozzle.
quick
You're supposed to,
quick swap and nozzle.
3 times fast. What does he
Quick
win,
swap and
Bob?
nozzle. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
and
a
you
tongue
gotta,
twister
you
right
gotta, you gotta do it while you're clapping your hands. Like clapping your hands. Wait a minute. Quick swapping nozzle. Quick swapping nozzle. Quick swapping nozzle.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember what you're talking about. That.
The
Okay, there's the
H2D is
question.
awesome, but
What do
it's
you think of the H2D?
expensive. It's
No,
awesome, but everything.
remember he got one. He was telling us the last time.
I
He
know, but
got
I'm
one.
saying it.
AC
All the
Drum Dude got one.
accessories,
Yeah, David got one. And he
everything's
told us
more
he was
expensive.
explaining how much it cost and everything. But I mean that's cool. I mean I'm not saying I wouldn't have one, but I've got the the X1C and it used to be the flagship, so I will wait for a while because I don't think I need them 2 nozzles. Anyway, holy
But
shit,
yeah,
man!
well, I was looking at the accessories online, and like everything for the H2D is like 5 times more expensive.
Because they got instant tariffs on it. I set it up over the weekend. Oh, okay. It's still in the box. I
I've
did
been
that
seeing a,
That's
too.
right,
Like,
brother Bob. That's right.
I've
well,
been
I
seeing a
got
lot of
mine
horror
for
stories about.
Christmas. I got mine. They shipped mine to me, and it was here before Christmas. But I didn't open it until after Christmas. Hello, Raymond, and welcome. Glad to have you in here. We were talking earlier about the fact that the tariffs are too extensive. DJI doesn't think they will make a profit here, so they're going to skip US for this release. Everywhere else will get it, but we won't. So that
Look,
means
here's a
see, I'm
couple
only
other.
65
Here,
miles from the Canadian border. But the thing that
here,
sucks, if I drive over there and buy it, I would still have to declare it when I came back, and I would have to probably pay.
so Captain Joe, he also made me this little 3D printed
Oh, that's
drone,
cool.
and then I got this one, and then he also made me this. It's a little duck, but if you look close, it's a middle finger too.
Yeah, yep, I see that. That is cool. Oh, I got one. I got one that I like. Well, like I said, the rumor that I got, which is usually pretty reliable, she said that they're going to skip it until all this is settled. That it's just not. Oh, here's something Jody wants you to check out, Randy. So, I'd say it's going to be ridiculously expensive, but it's not. It's not sitting out on the ship in the harbor, waiting to get it in. And the thing about it is we're going to see the leaks and stuff, but then everybody's going to be like, okay, why does Best Buy not have it? Why does Apple not have it? Why does nobody have? Yeah, that's a a boatload. We were thinking what, $2,300 to $2,500 for the drone and the controller and a battery, and now with those in effect, it's going to be like $4,500 for the drone, the battery, and the controller, and then good God forbid, like you see out right here, your Fly More combo, 10 grand or close to it with taxes and all. Can you read my shirt? Oh yeah, it's one of my dead t-shirts.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just. Well, I got it. I got it at Target, believe it or not.
The Grateful Dead.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
I'm a big time Deadhead. Ron's telling me I
Nice.
need to add that. I need to add that to the shows now, because I went when I was younger and more spry. I actually went to 136 Grateful Dead family shows.
Oh, wow.
Traveled, and I take that back. I never crossed the Mississippi River except once. And it was the last time the Grateful Dead ever played in the state of Tennessee in what is now, I think at a Bass Pro Shop. But when I went, it was called the Pyramid Arena. And it was this giant glass arena that sat right next to the Mississippi River, right on the
Oh,
border
shit.
from Tennessee going into Arkansas. And
Wow, that's pretty
that
cool.
was awesome. It was a great trip. We literally drove from a little town in Virginia, Marion, Virginia, which is kind of like right in the little lippy part at the end, almost at the top part of the lip, at that little bump there. And then psychedelics will do wonder for the human mind.
Uh,
Uh, Hey, well, no, the thing. Yeah, that's cool. That's perfectly cool. I mean, there's a lot like Randy is flying. You're into micros now, aren't you, Randy?
Yeah, I was
What
until
are
like
you flying FPV style? Are you a Nevada, TJ, or do you have a
yeah,
main rig?
I have the Avata, and I guess like I don't think I could. I don't think I could fly the Neo like with my goggles that I have though. I mean, you can fly the Neo
From the Avant, no,
like an
probably not.
FPV.
that's what it looks like right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, did you crash it really bad, or you just reworking?
No, it fell. I went into a tree right in front of my house and I disarmed it and it fell like 6 feet and landed flat on the bottom on the battery. It just went smack, no damage, nothing, and the VTX stopped working. The O4 light. I hooked it to my 3.5 inch drone and it wouldn't work with that either. So I contacted DJI, sent it back, and I just got the message yesterday that they shipped me out a new one with no cost.
Oh, cool. So it was faulty on their end. That was cool.
Yeah.
I just said, hell, man, you owe me more than just a flight controller, damn it.
Hey, I'm happy just to get it replaced, and I didn't spend no money for shipping, nothing.
That's true. That is cool. That is cool.
Because they got a 1 year warranty, and there was literally no damage to it at all. So they had no choice but to honor the warranty.
You don't think it was a bad solder?
No, you don't solder onto the VTX. It's plug and play.
I know I'm talking about something that may have backed up from a bad solder, like where you were connecting it some other way. But anyway,
No.
okay. Well, as long as they gave it to you free, man, that's a cool thing, and you didn't have to pay nothing for it. Hopefully,
Yeah.
it doesn't show up at customs and they call you up and say, "Well, it doesn't cost you anything from DJI standpoint, but the federal government decided you owe us $43."
I'm hoping it'll slide right through. Cause it's not coming from China. It's coming from Texas or
Oh, there you go.
Texas.
That's even better.
You
I
know,
thought
I ordered.
now here's
I
something.
ordered.
Go ahead. Go
God,
ahead.
I ordered
I'll-
filament from Bamboo on last Friday, and then I placed another order on Saturday or Sunday, I think. And the order I placed second came already, and the first order I placed has been like a week waiting for it. One came from Texas, and the one that got here sooner came from New Jersey.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, the one other thing drone related I want to bring up. I know that some creators have been trying to say that DJI was going to come to the United States and make a factory, employ American workers, and then sell the drones over here. That will not happen. It will not happen. They came over here like when all this shit started to begin with, before Biden took over. You know, we had like a 3.5, 4 year reprieve until Eloise got ornery again and started bringing all this shit up again. So anyway, we had that little period of time. So basically what it is now is a lot of people are saying they're going to build a factory over here, employ American workers, pay them American wages, and sell the drones at the same price they sell them in China. Never going to happen, because we don't have to pay our workers over here probably 4 times what they pay their workers over there. And that's not, and the thing about it is they only have like about 40 people in the actual assembly plant. The rest of it's robots, man. There's just like a one person every, say, 30 feet that does a brief inspection, and it goes on to the next robot. So, you know, it's not like they could do that kind of automation and stuff over here, because they would need Chinese people to run the stuff. And when they went through all that and everything and talked about it before, there was too much red tape for them to put a factory in the U.S. And they abandoned it. And then about 2 weeks after that, in case you all forgot, they fired all of their U.S. employees. Gone. Bye-bye. And they ain't come back. So they don't do a lot of the repair works they're not done here anymore.
Crazy. I have seen that rumor going around.
So, you know, they're not gonna build a factory here, because it would cost, if they build a DJI drone here and pay American workers an American wage and then try to sell that, then you're gonna have drones that, you know, basic, like the Neo would be $2,500. You know, the Mavics would be $5,000. The Inspires would start out at like $40,000, because of all the overhead we have here. We have unions, and we have lobbyists, and we have all these different things that are worked into the damn mesh of everything, that in the long run we would get stabbed with the price in the end. And it could not be affordable for them to do it here. The only way they could do it is to make it like a how do I want to put this? Like a working DJI factory museum. You know, where you pay $10 and you walk through and you see all of them going on the line and everything and down the belts. So I seriously just, I mean, it would be wonderful. And I hope I'm completely wrong. And I hope my friend is completely wrong. Yeah, well, the thing about it is all of this, the software is in Chinese. Everything is designed in Chinese. Most of your machinery is in Chinese. So they would have to spend a lot of time, you know, bringing people here up to speed. But still, at the end of the day, their employees get paid a fourth of what ours do. And they don't get raises. See what it's kind of like the situation with all that's going on right now. People don't buy stuff from the US anymore because they can get the same product somewhere else cheaper. That's why we're having all these issues right now. You know, so we've all made jokes about it. We can't have an American drone. We don't have a supply chain anymore. And it would take anywhere from 15 to 20 years to repair our infrastructure to get it back to where we could move supplies around to have our supply chain back. So it's just not going to happen like that. It's just not. Okay, 40 people and an interpreter with very good track shoes, right? So they could run around all day. No, this is what this says. No, this is what this says. No. So they'd have to be running around the whole plant trying to translate for everybody. But, you know, still at the end of the day, I just don't see, you know, how it would be economically feasible. Because there are people that actually work on the drones get paid so much less than we do. And they accept it. They have to. Hey, what's up, Mikey? Mikey. He's telling you howdy. TJ Steele. Is anybody else talking? Randy, say something.
Howdy.
Okay, TJ, I think you're muted. Speak. I feel like we're watching a Japanese kung fu movie.
TJ, you're muted.
What do you mean I'm not speaking? What do you mean? I'm starting to talk. I'm talking right now. Yes, can't you hear me?
Cannot hear you now, TJ.
We still can't. We can't hear a word you're saying. That's
I
why-
heard him. I read his lips. He said, "Can you hear me now?"
Yeah, that's what I said. Can you hear me now?
Mikey,
Look
what's up, buddy?
into the device. Wait. Can you hear me now? I don't know. I'm not hearing anything. No. Hey, wait a minute. Can you all hear TJ? Yes, exactly. Yes. I was thinking that exact same thing when that popped into my head. It would be hell, man. But it was cool because remember at the end though, they came together as a team and they were like, "You still did not my guy," you know. But anyway, it was really cool. That was a cool movie. Oh, we lost TJ. Because there was, what was it? The two, because it started out, remember, they all got pissed off and they all left. And then Michael Keaton and the Japanese guy that was going to be the leader, and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to lose everything when I go home, all because of you stupid American." Da, da, da. And then, remember, the two of them went back and started working on stuff. And then slowly but surely everybody else came back in. And then the mother company still just went, "Yo." Anyway, but it was cool that they came together in the end. It was one of those, you know, typical Hollywood cinema movies, you know. It's going to have a happy ending. But now we get more realistic endings. Like from the show the series
All right, how
1953.
about now? Can you hear me now?
Well, no, we should have, you know what we should have done? We should have went, "I don't think it's working."
I couldn't do that to TJ. He looked like he was starting to get a little frustrated.
Yeah, I know, cause then people keep blowing up my fucking phone and it mutes it, and I try to do what I can to get back on the.
You're
try to
using
get
a-
the
you're using
mic
your
working
phone?
again.
I'm
Using
glad
your
you
phone?
said this. I'm glad that he said this.
TJ.
Now I can fly digital, and I don't get motion sickness. But if I fly analog, oh my god,
Here.
it
See what it
kills
says right
me.
there?
Wait a minute, which one?
Right there.
What is
Yeah.
it?
Do not disturb.
Hit that button.
Oh,
Hey, Herman, what's up, buddy?
let's see if I can find that.
We were just saying that that the DJI Mavic
Is that
4
in
Pro
settings or
is
something?
not coming to the United States
What kind of phone you got?
until
Android
after all
or
this
Apple?
KFBS is over with, because DJI
I
does not
got-
see it
I
being
got
profitable
Apple.
for them.
I'll help you, buddy.
Okay, let me bring this back down.
Oh. Let me
But I'm
see.
sure it's on. It's got it somewhere.
Oh, here we go again. Everybody, you know what's going on? You know what's going on? They know it's causing TJ
Let's
problems.
see.
So everybody's sending
Settings.
TJ messages. It's watching the show. Hey TJ, what are you doing? Is this messing up your?
General.
Hey Ronnie, glad to have you. What's going on?
Ronnie.
That's what it says. So everybody's like, wait a minute. He
I don't
said,
see a do not disturb thing on here.
look at him now. He's a black screen. No, he's not. He came
Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody, stop messaging TJ.
Yeah, stop calling and messaging me. Gosh.
No, that's even better because it's a viewer. We're having an interactive show.
Yeah.
Oh wait a minute, I think I showed this before, but I want to show it again because I use the T in T stands for tater.
Tater. Tater.
I'll be right back.
That's right. Cause I'm the oh, what is it, the tater cannon shooting guy.
Tater salad.
Tater salad. They're calling it tater salad.
So are you thinking about getting a 3D printer too?
No, I just told him you needed one.
I don't know. I might. I gotta win the lottery first.
My wife hates it when I come at her like this.
What is it? What are those? Just like a pair of like just.
No, it's a back, but it's a back
Oh, that's
scratcher.
cool.
It's a back scratcher.
That's pretty
See?
neat.
It's really, and it works really good too. But like I said, but my wife will be coming down the hall and I'll be like, "Honey."
That's funny. That's pretty good.
She's like, "Get away, get away." Wait a minute, here we go. Tater gun tea.
Tater gun Tage.
That's fun. Okay, let's see. Where am I at? We're at 20 minutes till. Nope. We need to talk about some other shit before I start talking about streaming stuff. But that was cool. He brought up Gung Ho. I'm gonna write that down. I want to watch that movie again.
Gung Ho.
Yeah, Gung Ho with Michael Keaton, and he was in. Was he the one in Revenge of the Nerds too? No, it was a different Chinese guy. I don't know. I'm trying to remember where else I'd seen that kid before because he's acted in other stuff. Oh, did you all see where they're gonna make a sequel to the Goonies?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they were, and they had all of most of the original cast on I think it was the Today Show, like sometime maybe Monday, maybe. And they asked them. They said, "What's going on?" And they said, "Well, nobody had contacted them yet, but that Steven Spielberg was it Steven Spielberg, or was it no? Who want to think of the other one? Not Spielberg, maybe Spielberg. Who made Goonies?
I have no idea.
Trying to remember, but the director and the writer, Christopher Columbus, have already got a plan as to what they're going to do with the sequel. But they have not talked to any of the original cast about joining. Or they could have just had him to go on there and lie like hell, too. I didn't think about that till just now. But that's a possibility also. Okay, let me look on the rumor mill real fast to see if... Oh, that's what I was talking about. Here you go, Randy. We were talking about this earlier. About the different... Here what you want to do. You want to go to Maker World. And you go... There we go. Cool. Share. Come back over here. Bring you in. Okay, so this is Maker World. You want to go over to the System tab, right? And there's all of these different makers. Like this one is the Relief Sculpture Maker. They just updated it today. And this is like the before, like the old version wasn't super good. Now the new version looks to be pretty good.
Yeah, the old version looked like trash.
My boost tokens. Shadow Box Maker. But go to the System tab and all this stuff's in here.
Is that under the Community tab?
That
You gotta hit the Community tab and then go to System?
Yep.
Okay.
Under the Community tab and at the bottom of System. And yeah, see here's the Printmon Maker now available.
Okay, I still got a lot to learn because I heard you can buy certain models, and I've never seen anybody selling any models.
Oh no, you can buy them on different platforms, but on MakerWorld everything is tradable, or downloadable.
Right.
Like there's a bunch of different 3D printing sites.
Yeah, I've been using like Printables, Thingiverse, and MakerWorld.
Trying to find. Here you go. Print your sign. You can make your own signs and stuff. And it's got like a template for you to do it here. Parametric model. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure what I do about commercial license membership. But anyway, there's a ton of stuff over here. So you can see where I've printed stuff. I get the boost tokens. I've got like 4 or 5 of them I have to use before they expire. I've used a good many of them.
I've had a bunch expire.
So there's, like I said, there's a bunch of different stuff over here. And then I was looking at my points total. I actually have, what did I say I have now?
Oh, you get points?
I have 57 points now. Can you see that over here? I have 57 points now. So you earn points by downloading people's stuff and printing it too. Like when you get a successful print and it comes through, what is it, Handy? What is that damn app on our phones? Anyway, it sends them a message back saying that we had. Let me scroll this down. I've got it all large. Anyway, they get a message telling you that you successfully printed that, and then you get points for that. Plus, you get, like, if you make stuff. Wait a minute.
How you get so many points? I printed up a whole bunch of stuff. I only got 7 points.
What did I miss here? I missed Richard Donner, and then this, and then.
Do you get
Dusty came in. When did you get here, Dusty?
Do you get points by boosting people?
Yeah, I think so. I think you get like 1 or 2 points that way too.
That's probably why I don't have as many.
Who is the guy with the stash? That's Tater Gun TJ, man.
That's Borat.
That's Tater Gun TJ.
So who's Jim.
Yeah, Jim's droning aerial photography.
Johnny.
You've never run
I
into
th-
Jim
I
before?
thought I thought I thought he was I thought he was coming to the drone meet this
From
past weekend
Canada?
because he came to last year's.
Oh, okay.
He was at last year's. So hey, Teed and
Look what
Randy.
Ronnie put. Look what Ronnie put. This is hilarious. Speaking of the Goonies, does anybody notice how Corey Feldman looks like Charlie Sheen?
I
You
don't think
need to
I've ever
see him on the
noticed that.
Today Show. He's got like platinum blonde hair, and he looks like Johnny Bravo. It's hilarious, man. I gotta go see that. Let's see if I can bring that up too. Let's see. Where am I going? Where we got? Where we got? Let me catch up a little bit. Yeah. What is this? Drugs? What? He is Dusty. Drugs versus alcohol. I missed something here. Something really rolled off the wall here. Anyway, he does, Ronnie. No, he did not. Like here we go. We got Brian. No, he did not. And he does, Ronnie. And I have no clue what they're talking about. Zero. But anybody who came in late, we were discussing how more than likely we're not going to see the Mavic 4 Pro here. You know, I could. I'm only like 65 miles from Canada. The only problem is I would have to declare the drone and bring it back over, and I would have to pay all the freaking tariffs. But I wonder, okay, I wonder how that would work. If I bought it in a Canadian store and paid for it and had like proof that I purchased it in Canada. So would I still get in trouble just because it came from China? That's what I'm curious about.
I
So
don't know.
if I actually bought it in a store up there and paid their price for it and had a receipt for it, could I, pay a simple duty and bring it over and not have to pay all the tariff?
I don't know. I
don't
take
know.
one of my old drone cases and open it up in Canada, throw everything away, and just put the drone and the accessories in the old drone case and say, I brought this with me.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that just a minute ago. I was going to go. I'm going to go. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's go. Corey Feldman. Yeah, let's get him. No, I got to see that. You got to give me that picture. You got to give me that picture. Come on. Give me that picture. Where's the one with the... Oh, come on. Oh, man. Here we go. Y'all gonna dig. This is gonna be hilarious. You gotta check his hair out, man. No, I'm not gonna show the whole. I'm just gonna show the picture. No, go back. Yeah, I'll just do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna say no. Don't start, damn it! I don't want to see your commercial. Arrgh, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm trying to find one that's just. No, they're all YouTube. Screw it. I'm just gonna show it over this way. Fine. I'm gonna share the Google. But I mean, he looks like if Johnny Bravo realized that steroids were bad and quit.
I could have sworn I met Jim at one of the drone meetups. I could have sworn he was there last year.
See Corey? Look, Corey's in the back
sworn he
row
was
with the
there.
sunglasses on.
It looks like
Look at
him
that platinum blonde hair, man.
Oh,
Sean Astin is huge. I don't think he could really fit into any tunnels now.
It kind of looks like a chunk Jake Busey back there.
That could be Chunk. It could very well be Chunk because he's like a lawyer now or something. But look at Feldman's so hilarious, and the video that goes along with it is so funny too, because you hear Feldman going, "Well, if we were to be involved, we would let you know, or we will cross that bridge when it comes." But as of now, no one has approached us about the sequel. But they said that I think it's Spielberg and Christopher Columbus had an idea in mind, and that I think Christopher Columbus was the biggest holdback. That he said they weren't going to do a sequel unless the story was absolutely perfect, kind of like Maverick, Top Gun Maverick, which that was an awesome sequel, take off from Maverick. So
Yeah.
until they got a storyline that he felt like did it justice, they weren't going to do it. But they have announced that they do have a screenplay in place and an idea of how to shoot the movie. But none of the original cast has been approached as of yet, or they have not said that they have been approached. So this could all be propaganda too. But let's see, we are 10 minutes away from the end of the show. And I do tend to talk about streaming things. I have not streamed any movies recently. My wife's been the one streaming a lot more movies and stuff. But I did complete the 1923 series. It is on Paramount Plus, and it is, if you like any of the Yellowstone stuff or you like westerns, you will like this series. If you haven't already checked it out, I would recommend it to you. I would suggest you go watch it. The series is complete now, so you can watch both seasons if you have Paramount Plus. If not, I do believe they're going to be adding it to Paramount in the near future to where you can watch the second season there as well. But it's really, really good. I don't want to give away any spoilers. So if you haven't already seen it, let me see if there's any new movies that I may or may not have. May not.
I could have swore Jim's Journey was at a meetup and we actually met face to face one time. But apparently he's never been to a German meetup.
He says no.
He said never.
Yeah, I could have swore he was though. I thought maybe he was at last year's or something.
You was dreaming about Jim there, TJ?
I guess so. I guess so.
TJ saying, what was in that Kool-Aid anyway? All in pretty colors, and I even saw Jim's drone flying.
That's funny.
I flew all the way to Canada and said, hi, Jim.
That's funny. How about that? That's pretty good. That's funny.
Oh, wait, I'm 5 minutes behind Jim. Where are we at now? No, Jim.
That's pretty good.
He was at one of the meetups. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could
No,
have sworn
TJ.
he was, but he definitely was not. He said I was dreaming.
Thank you very much for coming in.
All right, Ron. Have a good night, man.
But if he watches interviews, his mom put him in bad situations. Oh, we must have been on Goonies when this was up, because I'm like 5 minutes behind. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Who coached you? Yeah, I remember that too. Oh, wait a minute. There's another one. I want to watch that too. I got to write Up in Smoke. See, when y'all bring stuff up, that reminds me of movies and stuff that I haven't seen in a long time I want to watch. Because like one of my favorite all-time movies in the world is the cartoon version Heavy Metal. And I love watching it. But I don't think I own it. I may have to get it. The wife might not be happy. So, where am I going? Oh yeah, Yellowstone's on. But you need to watch. Like I said, you need to watch 1923 because that will move you up for the next series that's coming out, which is 1944. Spencer should be there. I thought Oppenheimer was an awesome movie. I
still
love
haven't seen that. I heard mixed reviews on it.
No, well, I don't think it was. I think there was a lot of creative license taken, if you know what I mean. There was some factual stuff in it, but a lot of it was like for the movie. It wasn't really true. Okay, so how about no, TJ? They're not gonna let it go, man. Oh man, you were dreaming. Remember, you thought you were eating the lobster, and you said, "Hey, Jim's running. Pass the lobster," and he gave you the lobster. Then you woke up. What? That dream was so real. I could have sworn
it was maybe after I fell. Maybe Dusty. I think it was like after. Maybe I had a dream. I was at a meetup after I fell out of the tree. Maybe.
You see this OTF razor knife I made? I put that on. It's pretty
Those are
cool.
nice, man. Those are
Yeah,
nice. I like those.
this is actual real razor knife.
Yeah, and the box cutter ones too. You can make box cutters for the straight edge like that too.
Yep.
I like them. Those are nice.
It's small. I like how small it is to fit in your watch pocket if you have to.
Used to smoke. Used to smoke. Oh, that's right. You have to live in Washington. Anyway. Well, no, Washington, California, Oregon. I don't know how many more. There's like 23 of them. It's legal. It only takes. I think we need 30, maybe 30 before then it's legal. TJ, I took NyQuil and NoDoz at the same time.
Yeah.
And dreamed I was sleeping. Wait! Look at Dusty says.
That's hilarious.
Randy, you're not supposed to play with real razors. At least that's what they said at the parole board. No, I'm just kidding. Not serious. I was making a joke.
You call that a?
Oh yeah, it's like what was it? Crocodile Dundee. You
Yeah,
call
like,
that a knife?
That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
This is a knife. That's not a knife.
Not federally. Oh, okay. Yeah, true. Not federally. The shit wasn't as good though as it is now. Although I can remember some stuff that I used
You
to
think
get when I
so?
was a younger boy.
I've had some. I used to have some stuff that I can't find like in any dispensary.
The stuff that I used to get when it was illegal, it was in Virginia, and it came out of Georgia, and it was grown in this unreal hydroponic system, and it the best Afghani that you had ever seen in your life. The buds, literally, man, were like squishy, cushy. They were like I don't know, like little popcorn kernels, and you put them in the bowl, and it would just be like. And you hear it all sizzle up, and then you would blow your brains out, and like 2 minutes later, you'd be like,
It's hard to find good bright green stuff. It's always the dark greens, and like I don't know. It may just be my location.
well, most of the stuff when I was younger was guerrilla farming. Yeah, here we go. Now that's a knife. Yeah, well, a knife. A knife.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
Yeah, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, I thought that was a rite of passage. I turned 60 this year. I turned 60 this year. I used to make jokes that you could scrape my lungs for resin and get high for a century. Yeah. Well, man, when I used to one of my friends got into the Grateful Dead, and because I hung out with, you know how it is when you got a running buddy and they're really into something, and every time you get in the car they're always playing that music, you kind of get into it. You know, it's like, well, if I don't want to hang out with you because you're playing this shit all the time, then I guess we won't be hanging out much. And you're like, no, I like hanging out with you. So I got into him. So I started following him around and stuff. And got busted for selling. The only thing I would want from a dentist is the nitrous oxide, the laughing gas. We used to buy that in balloons at dead shows, and then you go like, but instead of being like when you're doing helium, you talk real deep like this when you do nitrous.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then if you hold it in for about 45 or 50 seconds, you start hearing the echoes in your ears, and then you start hearing a.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is the problem is when you would go to a dead show, they called it hippie crack because all the hippies would form lines. And right there, you'd see hippies, and they'd be like cooking food, and flipping grilled cheese, and then all at once suddenly you'd hear. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I'm not crazy, Emma. Did you hear that?
That's funny.
Oh my God, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here, take about 10 grilled cheeses. See if they'll give you a balloon. But
That's
we would do
funny.
that. We traded grilled cheeses for balloons. We traded grilled ham and cheeses for blotter.
What?
Like
That's
I remember
funny.
one of my it was one of my favorite shows, but it was one of the shows I was really torn up the most at. I went to Hampton Coliseum in Hampton, Virginia, and I was with a really good friend of mine who lives in New Zealand now, and we had these cat in the hat hats, right? And they were like 3 feet tall. He had one and I had one because we had traded for him. He was trading. He's like, I was like, hell, I don't care. Just, I was like, well, we need money, gas money for getting home, and we had enough money to get gas to get home, and then so everything else after that was gravy. So and anyway, he comes by, and I'm literally selling grilled cheeses, and he's been gone for like 30 minutes, and I'm starting to get mad because I'm like, we were gonna go hunting for blotter, and I stand up. And I was like, where the hell have you been at, dude? What's going on? And I'm like, as soon as I say going on like that and I open my mouth, he goes, oh. And I look down and there was 3 tabs on my tongue. And
Oh shit.
I swear to you, like 15 minutes after I ate the thing, I was going bananas and I had to get inside. And then when I went inside, I was already sweating like crazy. And he's like, come on, let's go down the floor. I was like, there ain't no way I'm going to the floor, dude. I'm tore up. So anyway, I went way, way up high in the rafters and sat up there at the top. And then people saw me and sweat was dripping off of me and everything. And I was just sitting there like this. And it looked like the stage was kind of down in a cave. And literally all the colors and stuff that were going through the light show looked like somebody was taking spray cans. And it like in fluorescent black light neon was going.
Oh wow.
And it was like orange streaks would go all the way across my view, and purple streaks would be this way going across my view. And I was just like, wow. And then I look up at the top of the Coliseum, and there's like the lattice work looks like a spider web coming down on me. And I'm really going bananas at this point. So a bunch of people come over and they go, hey, man, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, man, I'm all right. I'm just a little thirsty and did some blotter. And they're like, oh, what kind was it? And I said, it was white. And they go, oh, they dipped that in the lot, dude. That's like only 30 minutes old. And I was like, I can tell.
So,
Because I was out of it. And anyway, to make a long story short, they went and got me a soda pop and got me a candy bar. They sat with me and watched the show with me from up in the rafters until I got calmed down enough to go find my friend and we went home. So it was crazy. But anyway,
wow.
we're at that point in time, and I've got to go do a few things, and I know Randy's got to get some rest because he's got to get to work tomorrow. And TJ, I want to, like I normally do, I ask everybody, do you have anything new coming out on your channel that you would like to share with anybody?
No, I just got. Oh no, I kind of get lazy about posting videos because when I go out and fly, man, I just get so tired from like the sun just kind of beating on me and everything, and like I'm a slacker when it comes to like posting videos. I got some shit I want to post from
No,
this
dude, I
past
totally
weekend.
understand you.
I'm slacking on getting it done, but eventually I'll put some stuff out there from this past weekend. And
Well, here's what's so crazy with me. I literally, the sun was out today, the wind settled down. I got as far as charging my battery. And that was it. That was it. That was totally it. Randy,
I
you got
went.
anything coming out?
Well, I went today and flew at my local sports complex. They did a bunch of work, like fancied up the signage and stuff, put new signs out. And there was a baseball team there, and all the young kids were pretty stoked to see the FPV drone fly.
Oh,
But
that's cool.
as for videos, I'm working on not a review, but like my experiences with the A1 and first time ever 3D printing, pros and cons of it. But that'll be out in probably like 2 weeks. So
Okay, cool.
did,
We
did
said
you
we're
did you
gonna
see did
run
you
us
see
about
my
a month.
review that I put? Did you see my my dude wipes review that I did?
no, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
pretty
definitely look
funny.
into that. But another thing I want to let everybody know, Ron will be back next week, so we'll get more into the technical side. And here's the thing. Here's another clue that things might be delayed too. They could potentially wait to see if maybe something works out in the next couple of weeks, but we should get the invite for the teaser trailer, which is supposed to be what, the 17th, right? So we should get the invite like Sunday, and then it'll say join us on Thursday, whatever, and then they give us, or they that might be the day that we see, whatever the name is. But as of right now, I haven't seen the normal pattern of leaks. Like if we're this close to release, we normally have already got the box cover, and then the week before the release, we get the manual. And we're at that point right now. We should already have the box cover. We should already have a leak of what it's going to be called. Normally, how they normally have the shadow picture, and then they'll name it something, Spring into Life, or some crap like that.
I think this
or
week,
the
this week
Flip,
or next
whatever.
week.
But we haven't even seen that either. So I don't know. Maybe something miraculous will happen in the next couple of days, and the prices will go back to normal, and it'll happen. Maybe that's what they're holding out on. But right now, what I was told is it's not profitable for them, and they're skipping the U.S. So sorry for anybody that came in late and just now got that. Appreciate y'all coming. But be sure to be here next week, and Ron will be back, and we'll do some wild and crazy and squirrely stuff even then. Live long